Okay. All right. And we're recording. Hello and welcome to the second Let's Talk Mecha podcast. And I'm still working on things behind the scenes. I will get everything organized soon enough. But for right now, we're going to keep the ball going. And we're on episode 2.
Yep, and today we're talking about a mobile suit that we kind of spent a good chunk of time glazing over when we were going over 80s kits, and that would be the RMS 106 Hi-Zack.
The it's the he's got a drug problem.
He's been hanging out with Yaku Neko too much.
But yeah, the Hi-Zack. Hi-Zack's a fun suit. I love the concept of the Hi-Zack just because it's such a it doesn't make sense.
It's what happens when a Jim and a Zaku love each other very much physically outside of a bar after a few drinks.
But like
And
but like even in the context it's weird. Isn't it supposed to be we made the Hi-Zack to disguise ourselves as Zeon or something?
it was made as a form of psychological warfare. Imagine being a Xeon soldier, you lost the war, and now you're being hunted down by a mobile suit that looks like your own Zaku.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, that is very disheartening.
You're being killed by the one thing that looks like something you pilot.
And then it also adds just how much more advanced the Xeon mobile suits were for them to still carry basically modified Zaku's all the way through about almost 10 years after the 1-year war ended.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Hizack's a really cool suit. I like the Hizack.
And I like the Hi-Zack because it's also like a realistic mobile suit development because they're combining Federation, Xeon technology, because they're doing their own version of Operation Paperclip, where we, back in World War II, we brought in our enemies and got their tech, and then we used it to improve ours. That's basically what the Federation did. And that just set the template for the next mobile suit, the Marasai, and then it just keeps going down the line as they integrated more and more Xeon tech. Of course, the reason why I like it is, again, I mentioned, was a realistic take on mobile suit development because it was a about 10-year developed mobile suit, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that they made strides in mobile suit development from the 1-year war, but that
It
was
was a
like
more
a rush.
realistic development cycle.
Yeah, and they were, from what I'm understanding, a lot of the plans were already in plans prior, at least on Xeon's side. A lot of these plans are already rolling out prior to the 1-year war start. Like they were already planning like the Zigok and the Dom and stuff. They're all in like predetermined stages prior to the 1-year war. And then Federation just kind of comes in like, hey, watch us mass produce a Gundam.
The old ground types, and then all the other variants that make the RX-78. Well, this is a prototype. It makes me go, are you sure?
Right. But no. What I like about the Hi-Zack 2 is, again, it's very realistic. Of here's the leftover surplus essentially from the war, and we're still using it in service.
And the Hi-Zack is also cooler than the Gym 2. Because the Gym 2 is just basically, we're just slightly modifying a Gym with upgrade parts. It's not even like a completely new unit. And the Hi-Zack, another point to the Hi-Zack is it has a wide variety of weapons that it can use. It can use the bazooka, the same bazooka that the Mark II uses. That you see more of that in Gundam Battle Operation. But it's also the same bazooka that also the Gym Custom uses, but it has a hip-mounted rocket launcher that has 3 missiles on each side. It can use the same Marasite beam rifle, as well as the Zaku Kai machine gun. And it can also use a beam saber. Now, the thing about the Hizack, though, is its generator was actually kind of weak, on the weaker side, by the time that the Grips conflict started. So it can only use one beam weapon at a time, so you can't use the beam saber along with a beam rifle on this unit.
That does make me think, because the Hi-Zack is essentially Zaku's, just updated for later use and stuff. But my thought is, I wonder why they just stopped at the Zaku. Why didn't we, like, the Titans or the Federation, roll out like the High Dom or the High Gilgook, like like other Xeon mobile suits?
Yeah, because the Gelgoog was the peak of Xeon technology in the one year war, because its specs was about on par, if a little better, than the Gundam, only held back by the lack of experienced pilots. It was a pretty high tech machine for its time.
I mean, I'm guessing it could also be like what was readily available and all that fun stuff too. I'm sure there's some backwards politics behind it, but
Oh, definitely. I mean, Anaheim Electronics was like rolling in both sides. If I remember correctly, they're also the company that did make the Hi-Zack.
they were. They were. If I remember, what happened was, after the one, and this is only true for the original anime. After the 1 year war ended, the Anaheim Electronics went in and bought out the Zimmerman company and Xeonix and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how they got their mobile suit development stuff going. Because prior to that, they were just a colony building company.
Yep. Now they're like, we're gonna enter the military-industrial complex and then play both sides so they can come out on top.
I find it funny that at the end of the day, the Zaku, the Zaku's lineage is technically the entirety of the Universal Century.
Hey, it's the Jeep of mobile suits.
like, like everything, even the original Gundam was built in response to the Zaku. So like everything from New Gundam to F91 to all that stuff is all because of the Zaku too, or the Zaku in general.
Yep. So, the title of Grandpa really shouldn't apply to the RX-78. It should go to the Zaku.
It really should. But yeah, no, the Hizack, very, again, I like the Hizack. I remember a while back, like showing a long time ago, I showed Dad the difference. The like, oh, here's the original Gundam, and here's the Mark II, and he preferred the Mark II's design because it looked a lot more sturdier. And the Zaku and the Hizack had the same type of thing. Like the Hizack definitely has more of a, like, yes, I prefer the Hizack's design. It looks more filled out. It's just an overall upgrade all around.
Mm-hmm. Now, it makes me wonder, when Neo Zeon made the Zaku 3. Wait, no, they definitely did put some Hi-Zack tech in there, because I remember that the Republic of Zeon, before Haman took over, they had Hi-Zacks in use
Yeah,
as well.
so from what I remember happened was, after the Titans fell, the Federation was quick to get rid of any Titans related mobile suits, including the Hizack.
Oh, but
So,
they kept the Beyond.
but they changed the head. They changed the head on it. They gave it a
Yeah.
gem visor. And that was the same with the Ashamar. That's why the Anakashi, or whatever it's called, exists,
Okay.
because because they didn't want it to have the Titan's mono eye on there. So
Mm.
they quickly sold off as much as they could. And also too, I remember the Federation was weak, so Xeon remnants were like, "Oh, let's just go steal a bunch of our old mobile suits back," and they took a bunch of Hizacks and Marasais and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Pretty much anything that looked like a Xeon suit, they're like, "This is ours again. Bye."
I made this. This is mine now.
Because if I remember right, even in Unicorn, you see Hizacks and stuff like as background fodder. especially like the Ewok Zack, the Hi-Zack with the radar dish on it.
Oh, yeah, from Double Zeta.
Yeah, that has like that one iconic scene of it just getting obliterated. It's just
And it
like,
didn't really fit as well on Double Zeta either.
right. I find it funny though. Its whole purpose is I'm gonna early warn, detect everything. Didn't see the beam coming to kill it. Just like stood there like, yeah, I'm dead. And he just
Yeah,
gone.
you have one job, Ewok Hizack. You failed.
But yeah, no, the Hizack's definitely good. That also explains why we got the Hobby Zack too.
Oh yeah,
Because that was yeah, because that's all just Hizack's sold to civilian use.
And it's got a really awful color scheme to it. It looks like Doraemon and Sonic the Hedgehog got put in a washer, or no, a blender.
The funny thing is, like at first I thought, oh, that's just how the Hobby Zack looks. I kind of get it, give it non-military colors, but then I realized, wait, but this is a Hobby Zack. Someone sat down and was like, let's paint it these colors.
And it just looks tacky.
I think the point was supposed to be they painted it Gundam colors because the Hobby Zack, I think, I'm trying to think. This is a bit rusty because it's been forever. I think the SD Gundam shorts came out before Char's Counterattack. Like it was a promotion for Char's Counterattack. And the Nice Zaku, which means not, or the Nice Gundam. Yeah, it's called the Nice Gundam. And it basically means not Gundam. It's a Zaku painted in Gundam colors. And I think that was the joke, that here's the Hobby Zack, and it's supposed to be a connection to the Nice Gundam.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, I just bring that up because I remember at the end of one of the SD Gundam shorts, and these are like the original ones. Like Quattro Vegeta vanishes, and like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's gone. And then you see Char in a garage. He's like, I'll get everyone back in the movie. And then he's like building the Zazabi. So like that, I think it was all a promotion for the movie at the end of the day.
I believe it.
Dude, those SD Gundam shorts were weird.
Yeah, I remember watching some of them, and like Camille was just running around in like a wizard outfit, and he had stars in his eyes.
There was one where they just kept peeing on everyone. I'm not kidding. They're like, "Oh, it's Char," and then they just pee. Like, no, not that Char. because I guess like it's the noise you would make when you're like, ah. So they're like, Sha. The whole series is just wordplay. It's just Japanese onomatopoeias.
That is a wild and wacky world to get into.
It is. We should maybe do that for the panel one year, or maybe that's what we do for Colossal. We'll do SD Gundam shorts.
We'll do that instead of doozy bots.
Yeah, maybe we won't get cursed. I swear.
The old doozy bot curse.
Right. The weird world of SD Gundam.
But we gotta show the Zaku Zaku hour as well if we're doing that.
We should. But alright, so Hizacks. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go through, and I guess we're gonna start with what we have experience with. That way we can kind of keep things a bit more streamlined than what happened with the gun cannon.
And we've already talked about the glue together Hi-Zack kit.
Yeah.
Glaze out of it.
Yeah, I still wish I could find one. I wish like I could find them. They were so cool, but those things are never coming back. I'm surprised the Master Grade got reissued.
I mean, I found the old glue together kit on eBay. The only problem is
It's on eBay.
people decided it's on eBay. So people decided to jack the price up on them because now you got the whole, scalpers infecting people's hobbies and thinking, oh, it's old, so that means it's worth more.
Yep.
That's not how Gunpla works. But let's see. Let's start with the high grade UC.
So high grade UC, let me look up when it came out, because this is like one of the original high grades too for for the UC or for the high grade line.
It is a 26-year-old kit, my dude. It came out in 2000.
Dang, that's a millennia. It was the first Zaku of the millennia.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a fun story about this build. About the Hi-Zack. I built it. I think I picked it up. I think I got it for Christmas one year, a long time ago. And I was building it, and I got to the forearm, and the forearm was mismolded to where both arms had pegs. Like both sides of the arms had the pegs.
Oh no.
So I'm like, crap. So I just cut the pegs off both sides and just glued them together.
Oh no.
I was like, what am I supposed to do? But yeah, no. So the Hizack, from what I remember of the building it, like I was messing with it today, but what I remember building about the Hizack is it's an old kit, so you gotta keep that in mind. By today's standards, it is very simple, but at the time of it, it had the tubing on it. Like it has those tube sections, and those tube sections are like, they're not like today how I would assume they would be like metal parts. I'm not metal, but like plastic molded parts today, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are like a softer material that you had to like plug in and, for the lack of a better word, kind of shape into the spots that they would go on. And it works. I actually like it. It pops. The yellow isn't this like the pipes, the energy cables, what you call them. It's not like a bad yellow, but it just pops really well. I like how they separated the colors on it. My only complaint though is one of them likes to pop off the forearm.
Same with the master grade.
Oh no, that's scary. But in terms of design though, the Hizack, there is something about the Hizack, and I think it's just a simple face that the Hizack has. Like, it's a Zaku, but there's something for, I guess, very like much more friendly looking with the Hizack, the way it looks. It's the eye looks a lot more prominent on the Hizack to me, and I don't know why.
It's also kind of, now this is a goofy way to describe it, but it's kind of got a little more derpy face than a Zaku does.
I think that's what it is. That's why it looks a little more friendly to me. It has that derpy face kind of to it.
Yes, nothing like a friendly mobile suit that, coming to your colony, like, oh, hey, it's a friendly Zaku. Oh, it's the G3 gas. But,
right. Articulation-wise, though, it's standard. Like, it's very decent articulation. The hips are limited. Like, it doesn't have a proper hip turn, if I remember right. Yeah.
It is the molded. Molded single crotch, like the ball joints on the side.
Yeah, like it can turn slightly, but it's not as good as it probably could have been. The armor on the Hizack definitely limits it, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It does have good color separation, all like unpainted. Again, maybe this is just because it's the Hizack. Maybe the Hizack's lineage is special, but like unpainted, the Hizack looks pretty good out of the box.
Yeah, it looks fine. There's still some paint applications one could do if they decide to. It's just small light green details on the backpack. But other than that, it's molded on the colors as it shows on the anime.
The seam lines on it, I'll be real. Yeah, the seam lines are bad, but the Hizack is very unique in that the seam lines are probably the easiest of all the early high grades to remove. I say that because on the forearms, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
most of it's like I think it's 4 parts for the forearms, not including the polycaps. You have left and right, the cables, and then the top of the forearm is a separate part. So really, the only parts of the forearm you have to deal with the seam lines are just the green bits, and that's it. Everything else is a separate part. It's a 4-layer sandwich, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I've built this guy before too, and I don't honestly have any complaints for it. I mean, for its age, I got what I expected of it, and it was a very short but very enjoyable build.
Mm-hmm. The only other
Oh,
complaint I have though about it, and this is just a structural complaint, is at least on mine, the flaps on the back of the on the backpack do sometimes pop off
oh yeah.
because
There's one
it's,
fine.
it's like a weird ball joint in there, right? It's just kind of in there.
Yeah. Honestly, putting a layer of super glue over it would probably fix that problem.
Yeah.
Just give it a little more friction.
Um. A cool
There
thing
is.
a cool thing about the Hizack, at least from what I like about posing it, is so you know how like in most high grades, the gap in the hands are kind of like very small, very specific.
Mm-hmm.
The Hizack has like these massive hands, so the holes are really big, which
Mm-hmm.
makes posing in action poses holding the rifle very forgiving. Like you can really angle it around.
Yeah, and yeah, it could definitely fit the Marasai's beam rifle into it as well if you have the high grade Marasai. There is an interesting thing though about this kit. I can't really tell in the photos, but there's the little hook thing on the back of it, on the
Yes.
back skirt.
Yes, there is.
And if you have now, at the time of this kit being released, this was a more widely available accessory set. But in the 80s, for the 1/144th scale kits, they had weapons accessory packs. And they had multiple weapons for the Mark II, the Marasai, and the Hi-Zack. And the Hi-Zack had the missile launchers with it, and you could use the missile launchers from the old glue together accessories kit, and it was compatible with this Hizack.
If you go to the side profile photo, you can see the hook.
Oh, I see it.
Yep, there it is. I think on the manual it explains that that's where the axe is supposed to go, like the heat hawk.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, you can use that straight up for the old weapon pack.
Yep, backwards compatibility that Bandai's kind of has it done for a while.
That's funny though because like so the Hizack, the high grade Hizack is compatible with the old weapon set, and the Marasai's beam rifle, which is a newer kit, mind you, is compatible with the Hizack. The Hizack's a special kit, isn't it?
It very much is.
So okay, so I actually do have some fun horror stories about the Hizack because I just here's a photo I took of it, by the way. My
Nice.
attempt. I have been working on this custom for a while. This is my half Gundam custom. I've been slowly building. The half Gundam is from a Zeta Gundam side story called Half Zeta. So there's a thing called the Half Gundam, which is like a Titan's repurpose of the RX-78-2 for a test bed. It's basically the original Gundam, but it has a Gym 2's torso instead of the RX-78's torso. But I've been messing with parts on it just to mess around. So it's a small custom. I'm waiting on Gym 2 parts to come out so I can finally get this thing off the ground.
That is something that needs to be reprinted, because I think they reprinted the Gym 3 kind of recently-ish, but not the Gym 2.
Yeah. But no, so I had the Hizack. This is the Hizack I photoed here is actually my second high grade because the first one I was posing it and the whatever you call it, those things on the backpack broke off.
Oh.
So I'm like, crap, what do I do? What do I do? Well, I did something when it finally came out, like when I finally got the new one, that okay, cool, now I can move on and I can actually work on stuff. So I made this. This is just a bunch of spare parts thrown together essentially, but I wanted to do something with the second Hizack now that or the first Hizack rather. So I threw this together.
Now that looks cool.
It's I call it the high mobility Hizack, as if it needs to go any faster.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, because the Hizack was in such disrepair though, like a lot of stuff was missing. Like it wasn't in bad condition, but it was like it could have been better. I lost the ammo clip, so I took a spare Hazel Gundam's beam ammo and just glued it to the the Hizack's machine gun.
It works though.
Yeah, so now it's so my headcanon is it's a Titan's test type that probably didn't really see the light of day, but and then the backpack is because I lost the those pieces broke off, so I took I had a scrapped Super Gundam Master Grade for an old you remember when I tried making the Mark III for the World Cup all those years ago? So this is what's left of it. Basically I took the pieces of the Super Gundam, had one of those old thruster kits that they used to sell, like those builder parts kits.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
And I just essentially slapped it onto the backpack of the Hizack.
Man, you got me feeling nostalgic because like I remember they used to give those out at the Gunpla Cup. They'd give out Gunpla parts like candy back in the day.
Yeah.
And now you just get a pin.
I know, right? Those are like those are the good old days back when we didn't have to walk around these ugly Earth disguises.
Oh, Cybertron.
The land of the metal. And then he just collapses. But yeah, other than that though, I dry brushed weathered the Hizack to give it a bit more of a pop. It was just more of just say, let me at least make him not junky anymore because he was junky. What's interesting though is here's something interesting. So keep in mind, I did not do like this is a lazy custom at the end of the day. This is just me being lazy. but look at this. Look at the piping on the custom and then look at the piping on the default. Look what that dry brushing did.
Dude, it looks great.
That's just a dry brushing. What the hell? It turned it from that yellow to almost gold.
You had the golden touch.
Right. But yeah. No, I like the Hizack. Like I said, I like the Hizack. I think it's a fun suit.
One of the best cannon fodders ever made.
But yeah, so that's really it for the high grade. I do want to get the Earth Federation high grade because that looks so. It's just such an odd thing to see. Like here it is, the Earth Federation suit, and it's a blue Hizack, which I just find so hilarious.
Yeah, like I wonder what made the Federation decide to use those colors instead of just painting it like the normal standard gym colors for the rest of their mass production machines of that era.
Well, what's even crazier is that if you remember back in I mean I know this was retconned into not like because it came out after, but in Stardust Memory, the captured Federation Zaku's and Gilgooks and stuff were white.
Ooh.
So I wonder why they're not white in Zeta. I'm sure there's like outside of the obvious. Well, Stardust Memory didn't come out yet, But like, I just wonder, like in universe, what's the explanation of why the Federation Hizacks are blue? Because like, I know the gyms are technically a shade of blue, like, but the Hizacks are blue. Like, that's not even like, oh, it's an off white. No, that's just blue.
Straight up Blues Clues. Hi,
Right.
Zach.
Right. In addition, I would actually love to get the Federation Force mobile suits from Zeta because it's
Mhm.
just all MSV stuff. It's the gym sniper, the gun cannon heavy, the goof flight type, the gym cannon.
Mhm.
Like, I would love to get those in their Zeta colors because that would be so fun to have. Especially the gun cannon heavy. Because that thing destroyed a Nemo, and he's like, he landed on Nemo, crushed him, and then ran off like I ain't pressing my luck, I'm out of here.
And in that instant, he became a legend.
Do you remember back when Bandai did the Gundam Info videos where they try to like
Yeah.
explain? So they have one for the gun cannon heavy, and it's just that clip repeated over and over for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Wow.
Because that's all they have. There's nothing else.
Blue lad.
But yeah. Um but no, that's I can totally see them doing a revive of the Hizack maybe one day, but
Mhm.
I don't think it's going to be as simple as, oh, we have a revive Zaku. No, I think it's going to be a whole completely original mold to make that work.
It's either going to be an original mold or they're going to pull the P Bandai crap and do what they did with the Rick Diaz, which is make it a 1.5 type of upgrade, or it's just extra parts that give it increased articulation. That's why it's kind of see them doing.
I could see them just like giving it maybe the Zaku 2's thighs and shoulders and then calling it a day.
Yeah.
Maybe the head, but that's a big maybe. Because the Zaku
Yeah,
2's head's sharper than the Hizack's.
it is.
But with that, Master Grade.
Master grade time. Oh boy. So the master grade, I have an interesting history with it because I have two Hi-Zacks. I've only photographed one of them because I'm going to be probably painting my first Hi-Zack in the Fed Boy colors. I bought a used Hi-Zack, and this is what made me fall even more in love with this mobile suit was just how the master grade was. Like just having all the play options with all the weapons and stuff, and that made me want to build one. And it took a good chunk of time for Bandai to reprint this kit, and then I wanted to see how this kit built because like I take my kits apart to get them prepped for build for painting and stuff if they're pre-built and stuff, and I just saw how everything just kind of flowed together with the build, and I was like, okay, I want to build one myself, and I built one this year, and let me get the pictures of it put up here. And I just really had a good time with it. It is an early master grade build. If I remember right, the master grade came out in 2004, so 4 years after the high grade. And for its time, it's got a good amount of articulation to it. It's only hindered by the piping in the arms. That's my only complaint about it. But that is because the pipes are made out of this rubber material. It's not like the old Alex rubber trash bag material. This stuff is holding up pretty decently. It's made of a different kind of rubber plastic. Like I would compare it to what they're using on Legacy Beachcombers tires, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
ew.
It's not terrible. It's still holding up. It's holding up better than my Gaza C high grades rubber parts. But it's got a good chunk of inner frame to it. The chest has inner frame to it, and the legs have it, and feet have inner frame to it. Unfortunately, there's not much inner frame to the arms. The arms kind of build like a high grade, where you sandwich the rubber parts in, but the way that it hooks up to the upper arm, the bicep, you kind of have to like hook and weave it through the forearms and then weave it through to the biceps. And it does hinder the like I mentioned, it does hinder the articulation of the biceps, but you are able to rotate the biceps and the rubber parts rotate with it, and you're able to use it like a normal arm instead of gorilla arming it. Um, it does come with dry transfer decals. I'm going to opt for water slides on mine probably if I do decide to paint this one. It also comes with sticker decals, but again, standard master grade fare. The mono eye is movable. It has a knob that you can use to turn the mono eye left and right. That's pretty neat. That's standard fare for Zaku kits, but it doesn't have any of the gears that you have to mess with on, like, say, the 1.0 Zaku 2 or the 2.0 Zaku 2.
I'm looking at the scans for the master grade, and it's amazing how it's so different from the high grade. Like all the extra panels and stuff that that's not on the high grade.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I didn't realize, the shield can open up, and you can
Yes.
put the extra beam ammo in there.
Yep, they give you 2 extra mags for it. That's not something that Bandai does these days anymore. They don't really give you extra ammunition for your mobile suits. Unless it's a Gundam.
The Gundams are spoiled.
They are.
The another thing that's interesting is the I'm looking at the backpack. It looks like here it's the same exact mechanic that the high grade has. It's just a random ball jointed flap that's just shoved in there.
Yeah, it actually stays in pretty well though, unlike the high grades.
That's, I guess, the size difference.
Oh, definitely size difference, and then there's more poly caps in it to keep things situated as well. I know on the high grade, I'm gonna call them verniers. The antenna looking thrust, because that's what they look like to me.
I think they are.
They're not floppy. They hold together very well, and they have a wide range of movement more than the high grade, and they're stuck in a poly cap. And it can turn 360 if you take the backpack off, of course. But they also can go side to side, but they don't flop around. They stay put when you angle them. But it's a pretty decent master grade. I definitely recommend building one if you haven't had the opportunity to build one. It'd be now is the best time to snag one since it's been reprinted for over a month now. I'm not sure how long Bandai keeps their how long these guys stay in stock on stores. I got mine in Hobbytown for about like a little over $40, so it's not terrible if you can get one at a at an in-person store.
I got mine for about $40 last month. Okay.
Yep, Zambia.
Huh?
Yep, that'd be about right.
Let me see. Well, it looks like it is sold out in the USA Gundam store.
That boy. Yeah. Getting it in person seems to be the way to go right now.
Yeah. Well, what's cool though is that the Federation Hizack is in pre-order.
Ooh. I might jump on that.
The blue Zack. I like how all I remember of the blue Hizack is freaking Amuro just killing them left and right. Just flying in his Deja, just cutting them in half. I guess I would need one because they pair off with the Ashamar.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
The flying donut.
Right. But yeah, no. So yeah, no. The Master Grade looks way better. So this is interesting though. Like I know I was saying how the Hizack had that kind of cutesy face, but the Master Grade doesn't. The Master Grade has a more technical, like actually serious looking face.
It looks pretty mean.
I wonder.
Like,
I wonder how that happened. They're like, oh wait, we made the Hizack too cute. We need to make it not cute.
which is funny because in the anime they always like outside of like the opening credits animation, they all have this derpy look on the anime.
Right.
But yeah, the Master Grade Hizack, it definitely pairs well with the Marasai and even the old Galbaldi.
Oh, I see the photo here. Yeah. The portions of the old body are actually pretty well still in line with everything else. What the heck?
Dude, I'm telling you, this thing needs the Galbaldi beta. If it never gets a Master Grade, I'm sure it will in the future because eventually they got a high grade, so eventually anything's possible for it. But if it doesn't, this thing is spot on proportion wise. It just looks, it just, I have no complaints about it. It just looks the part. It does what it's supposed to do. And there we go, glazing an 80s kid again.
I mean, to be fair, we are glazing the Zeta Gundam era 80s kits. And these things are like peak.
Yeah, they're not dinosaurs. They're great kits.
Yeah, kind of looking at the double Zeta, there's only one 1/100th double Zeta kit, and that's the double Zeta itself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And even then, that's like a... Like, it just looks like an unpainted Master Grade. And guess what? It fully transforms.
Mm-hmm. No parts forming needed.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was it. There's the 100th new Gundam that came out after in '88.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the one? Yeah, okay, yeah, that was the one. And then they had like those die-cast parts you can put into it too.
Just like the Master Grade 1.0.
Right. That threw me for a loop. I do like the original box art for the new Gundam though.
It's awesome looking. There's something about old Master Grade art, dude.
It looks like it's taking a poop. I mean, it does. It does.
It does.
Look at this art. It's got the Pat Lee signature squat.
Oh, yes. So that's where Dreamwave Comics got all their quote unquote talent from.
Right. But yeah, no, that's like the last. So really, that's probably the Zeta Gundam era had like kicked off the abundance of 1/100th kits with like that good articulation. Like basically that bare bones of what we have now, it looks like in the Zeta era. Because after that, it's just very few 100ths up until the F90 era. And then I kind of don't count those because the whole line was the 1/100th.
Mm-hmm. There were no 1/144s.
Yeah, then it just kind of snowballs from there. But oh dang, I would love to get a 1/100th victory kit.
They're actually pretty decent. I've built a couple of them.
I want to get the gun blaster.
Let's see. I built the OG Victory and then the Victory 2 Gundam out of that line. And they're pretty cool kits for what they are. I mean, they're high grades, but they have the multicolor injection on them. So, like, if you don't want to paint your kit, then it's not a problem now. If you want to paint your kit, you're probably going to have to do a lot of masking if you're airbrushing because the multicolor molding, or just, hand painting as well. Might actually be easier to hand paint it.
Yeah, I mean, it's unless you're really good at masking.
But yeah, I think I got all the thoughts I had out for the Hi-Zack. I mean,
so
the Master has all of the weapons that I mentioned at the beginning of this about has the complete loadout that it has used in the anime, save for the bazooka.
And you said the bazooka was the was it So was the bazooka like the Mark II style bazooka, or was it like the standard Federation style bazooka?
Well, the Mark II used the same bazooka that the Gym Custom uses. And that's
Uh,
the same bazooka that I've seen it get paired with on Gundam Battle Operation.
let me see. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, because I know like there's a. It's weird what the variations of the bazookas they give you in Gundam are. It's like it's either one style or the other style. It's okay. Well, hold on, because wait, what's this? So wait, that's weird. On the
Mm.
Gundam wiki page, because I'm trying to find an image of the Zaku holding the bazooka. For
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason, they have a picture of the Jagan holding a bazooka. Okay. Alright, so I found the best image. I think I found the best image on the entire wiki.
Oh, do tell.
Here it is.
They're friends now.
It's like, oh look, it's grandpa and grandson hanging out.
They're going on a fishing trip.
That was like the one weird thing about Double Zeta that threw me for a loop. It's like Hamon's forces. You have the Double Zeta coming in, state of the art mobile suit, and what do they send out to fight them? Zaku 2s. I'm like, hold up a minute.
Oh yeah, and then she like fought judo with a dang at guy too.
Yeah. Double Zeta has some interesting scenes.
It's Double Zeta is like the wildest UC show.
It is. But I know there's some variations of the Hizack that they do have down the road and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And I think let's see, there's one that I will love to have make on my own. It's gonna be no surprise to you what it is, but I will
Mm-hmm.
love to make this. I probably won't make it exact, but this is something I would love to have.
Hi-Zack cannon.
Yes. I would love to make a Hizack cannon.
That would be amazing.
Maybe if the high grade gets reissued. Again, I don't mind. I wish I could do master grade. It's just so much easier to get the high grade parts.
That is true.
Oh
Wonder how to
yeah.
make the backpack.
And then I mean that's just I mean I'm not gonna make it exact. I'm just probably gonna like eyeball it.
Fair enough.
Okay, so speaking of Hizacks, I thought this was an animation error for the longest time.
Is it the Hi-Zack custom?
Yes.
It showed up in one episode. There's a P Bandai for this, but unfortunately, it's the Advance of Zeta version and not the actual good version. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
The advances
The OG version's better.
it takes away the fun.
It does. It just look at this thing. It's got detailed hoses on it, and they just replace it with that boring PVC pipe looking thing.
Look at that snout.
Yeah. Oh, that mouth looks like a Gelgoog, but like bird beak.
Hold on. What's that? It reminds me of this. Is that long dog nose?
The long boy.
Yes.
Anteater looking doggo.
But legit, I actually thought this thing was just an animation error.
That does look goofy, but like the spiked shoulder armor on both sides, that looks so cool.
What's the history for this thing? Only a limited number of Hi-Zack custom units are created to be used in special operations for the Titans during the Grips conflict. Okay.
So very limited production.
Yeah. After the fall of the Titans, the Hi-Zack custom was one of many mobile suits that the Earth Federation distanced itself from. Around the same time, Haman took them. And
She like
then
went to the pawn shop and got them.
right, and then by UC 96, the outdated Hizack custom was used by the Sleeves and the Republic of Xeon.
So I had a long service life
Yeah,
until it got blowed up in Torrington Base.
here we go. Accurate photo.
Yep.
I like how the explosion it just looks like they took apart the model kit and just traced over the like here's the arm, here's the head, here's the legs.
I believe it, because like a lot of the old master grade boxes and high grades, they do look like they just traced over the model kit and then just photoshopped it.
There's some in a lot of the Gundam manga you can actually see that happening where they I think Kakarot he was like looking at it, he explaining, okay, so that's the master grade, that's the high grade, that's the type C, that's the he's actually identifying which exact model kit or toy that version of the drawing is coming from.
That reminds me, speaking of toys, didn't I have a 1/144 scale high complete model action figure
I
back in the
but
day?
I believe it did. Wait, the custom or the regular?
Regular.
Let me see. Let me go back because the wiki would actually shows a lot of this stuff. Interesting enough. Yes, it did. MSIA for us in the States.
Hmm.
You had it in Titans Green and Federation Blue.
Those they really nailed the coloring on those too. They look great.
And you know what the crazy part is?
What's that?
It comes with all the accessories.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, holy crap.
I
These are,
really wish that they continued going on instead of just Eighth MS Team Wing, UC, and G.
I mean,
Like they released the Zeta stuff over here.
from what I understood, though, it was more of a licensing thing. Because think about it, that's like the only ones that actually aired here in the States.
That is true. You're right.
Oh, this is interesting.
Hmm.
The early design of the Hizack.
Oh, now that is cool. They even gave him crotch thrusters,
No,
and then the
that
wing backpack looks cool too.
no, that's what the for the what the Barzam peas.
Yes.
But yeah, it's interesting because if you look at it though, those things are just backwards.
Yeah.
And then
They're
I guess
inverted.
yeah, they're like, oh no, we just gotta flip them. And old Gundam art was just so different.
It's more detailed. Like, this is just so picturesque.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I don't know
no,
what else to.
I don't know if there's no much else we can say about the Hizack. I know the lineage of it is it's just a suit that just kind of serves its purpose.
Mhm.
Let me see. Let me see if there's anything else about the Hizack that's down the road. As for notable variations, there is outside of the canon because I like the canon. There is a heavy version of the Hizack.
Ooh.
Let's see. The history is it's called the G-Zack. It was the main mobile suit for AU spinoff and Super Xeon.
Super Xeon?
Super Xeon. Yeah. Okay, who? Okay, it's just another Neo Xeon. No, it's Neo Xeon, but it's just another branch of Neo Xeon, I guess. Um,
Oh lordy.
but here it is. The G stands for Grand, so it's the Grand Zack.
Granddad. Little Vine Sauce reference for y'all.
It can
I did
go.
find another variant, and it's an interesting looking one. They kind of trimmed down the arms and legs, so this is what I imagine a Verka would look like. Oh, dude, that the one that you just posted looks like Starship Troopers,
It
the
does.
old '80s adaptation.
I can see this as the Verka. The one you showed. I can see that as the
Mm-hmm.
Verka. But look at the thrusters too. I mean, look at the vernier things.
Mm-hmm.
They're backwards on this one too.
Yeah, it's like they flipped the backpack upside down.
Yeah, or that's interesting because like I know it's like this on the original, but it has it on both sides on the original design. So I really wonder why they're like. I guess those are just to catch it from going forwards.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting though. That's just a consecutive thing of having them facing forwards but not backwards too.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, that's the G-Zack.
That looks like something I'd like to make. I'm already getting ideas. Like you could use a Zagaki as a base for like the lower half of the mobile suit.
Yeah. Um, I don't really know what this is from per se, but here's the magazine scan that it's from.
Oh wow, that's a throwback.
Uh oh, Mobile Suit O Gundam, new types light. It
I
was
wish
oh, it's a parody.
it's a parody.
It's a parody.
Oh, they gave us a really awesome design. And it just ends up being a joke. That's why it's in the Starship Troopers pose.
All right. I mean, look at the Gundam. This is the Gundam.
It's like Gaia
It
Gear.
does. I'll say, that's very Tomino-esque for like his stuff that's non-gun. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this is apparently the Zeta Mark II, right? No,
Okay.
no, no. That's the Outer Gundam. That's what that's called. That's what the O stands for. The Outer Gundam. What the hell?
Alrighty.
I guess I got my next World Cup entry design.
Oh, but it looks cool.
MSF000O Gundam.
Hey, wait a minute. We
I
already
know.
got
Like, wait a second. Hold up.
this is Gundam at home.
Right. A transformable mobile suit equipped with a brand new Psychocom feedback system, an AI system capable of awakening and enhanced new type abilities in its pilot. There is no photo of it transformed.
That's unfortunate.
And then there's the Zeta Mark II.
Hmm. Again, it looks like Gaia Gear.
And then the G-Zack, which I showed you. There's also the Gaza X.
After Xeon Gaza X. Well, that just looks like a normal Gaza.
It's got like those spindly arms.
I think the designer just kind of gave up halfway when drawing the arms.
I think the designer just kind of gave up when when they got to this part. They're like, I don't want to keep doing this joke anymore.
The joke's old.
Oh wait. Here's how we should have known it was a joke. You ready?
Okay. Oh, yep. That's on the nose.
I like how they just turned Haro into a child. Wait, is that Quest?
Yep, Quest is in the left corner.
This is so weird.
Hey, wait a minute. The Char looking dude. Doesn't that look like the guy from the Char clone from the new Gundam that's coming out?
Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no.
we're making connections today.
Dude, that is him. Okay, wait. And then here's this other. You actually like this magazine scan.
Oh, wow. Oh, hey, they're sure.
But, like, for an April Fool's joke or something, that's actually a lot of effort.
They went all out on this.
Yes, they went all out. That's the name of the magazine.
Ah, the
That's
Great
why
Value
it's called.
Robocop.
Yeah, that's why it's called the Outer Gundam, because it's Out magazine.
Gotcha. Wow. We don't see this kind of parody work or just having fun with the source material these days anymore.
I'm kind of surprised these guys haven't made like a cameo in Build Fighters, seeing that how much of a love letter they were throwing at everything.
I know.
Like even the G Savior made a cameo in Build Fighters, so like then
Ah.
you get like the Psycho Gundam Mark IV. It's just a giant red Psycho Gundam.
P band, I win.
All right, Sailor's gonna show up in the giant red death machine. At that point, I'd be like, okay, you know what, Sailor, you can be the main character.
Oh man, that would have been amazing to have Sayla be a main character for some. Well, I mean, she was kind of a main character in Origin.
Yeah, and then after that, she just kind of fades away, and we never see her again. She was supposed to play a bigger role
Yeah,
in Double Zeta and stuff. They just didn't do it.
that's a shame. She's a very underutilized character.
She is. Wait, no.
Wait, wasn't there didn't her voice actress pass away or something, and that's why they couldn't put her in the story back in the day?
I don't.
I just thought about it.
I don't remember. I have to look into that. But no, I'm reading the character names. This is
Mm-hmm.
hilarious. So, you got like some of the new characters, which I'm sure are puns, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there are the four returning characters. So outside of Sayla, you have a Solar Ray. That's it. Solar Ray is a child of Amuro and Beltrika. Or Belchaka, or how you say her name. So that kid with the Haro shirt, that's Amuro's kid.
Oh.
So that's the child from Belchlika's children, whatever you call it. And then you have Car Jr.
Hamon's kid?
Karn Jr. is the youngest son of Hamon's dad.
Oh. Oh, Maharaja Karn.
Yep. So that isn't Hamon in the scan. That's her brother.
Oh. Well then. That's an interesting turn of events.
Imagine having no genes and it's just like you're my son. Oh, I look just like my sister. And then here's the best one. You ready?
Okay.
Shar the Third.
Oh yeah, I see what they did there. He runs 3 times faster too, doesn't he? I bet he's a track team all-star.
So I'm guessing the guy with the helmet that's just Shar the Third. At that point, he's just like, you know what? If these guys believe Quattro Vagina, they'll believe anything. Oh my god.
Oh,
I will say, they were kind of spot on with the not judo and not his sister. Like that's actually
Alina?
yeah, Lena. I mean, that's like close to how they look.
Oh yeah, I thought it was spot on, honestly.
With the freaking not Amuro with a little solar ray. That's so stupid. Char the Third. God. No, Japan had good comedy back then. Let's see. So any new projects you got going on?
I did recently build a Gelgu cannon, and I painted it in my own colors, and everybody says it's Miku Gelgu, but I mean, my nickname IRL is Mikuel, so naturally that's where the color scheme idea pulls. I was like, okay, it's my namesake. I got to make it true to that.
I thought it
But
was the Mikuk.
the Migoog, yes, its official designation is the Migoog.
Let's see what's Miku's number? It's like 01, right?
Uh, Character vocal 01, though her meme number is 39 because of some Japanese pun.
So it's like um VMS 01 Mikug.
Yes. Now the paint that I use is kind of I matte coated it, but it's still pretty shiny. But I think I like how it came out. It's a good contrast with the flat black that I put on there. I did have to do some hand painting on it. All the red that you see on it for the forehead sensor and the cables, those were hand painted. I didn't paint any of the gray parts. I just put a matte coat over it because I'm out of matte black and white paint right now, so I can't mix any gray. I decided not to decal this one though. I liked how it looked, just fresh out of the box.
I would
Well,
say
not fresh out of the box, but like off the assembly line.
I would say if you did any decal, it would just have to go full Miku. Maybe put like the 01 on the shoulder, and then put
Mhm.
her weird music sleeve, if you could, on the arms, like on the Gatling or on the extra armor for the arms. You know that weird like music thing she has on her sleeves.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then that would be it.
yeah. Since I flat coated that, I can once I'm able to get some more flat black paint because I'm stuck in where I happen to resupply right now. Once I get that back, I can totally go over and just redo those. It'd be easy.
That looks really good.
Thank you.
The only thing I've done recently was I built the Hell Diver from Pat Labor. It was a very interesting build. It's from Motoroid, and they've come a long way. So I enjoyed the build. It is a bit pricey, but the build was nice.
Yeah, Motoroid, the two kits that I've built, it's been pretty good, high quality kits. Don't have to paint them at all if you don't want to, of course. But like they're all molded in the correct colors. The color separation is amazing on these.
Yeah, the only thing I did was I put some chrome behind the visor so it can pop a bit, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks great.
I want to go back though, and I want to like paint the inner mechanics of the leg in an actual like silver or chrome color, because that's what I
Mhm.
did. I had this summer the old Pat Labor kits with the rubber installation. Remember I told you about them?
Oh yeah.
And before they decayed, I actually worked on this one, and I painted the internals to make the engines inside, like all the mechanical parts, look realistically like shiny but worn, like they've been in use.
Ooh.
So, but no, I like this kit. I thought it was really cool. I highly recommend picking up at least something from Pat Labor. It doesn't have to be the Helldiver; it could be any of them. But I like the Helldiver a bit more than the actual Ingram.
Hmm.
It's a cool build.
Interesting choice.
Yeah. The only downside is that the Helldiver, the original Bandai kit came with a parachute pack. This one does not.
Oh,
So I'm like, okay, I guess.
I want to try building a Griffin from Pat Labor.
Now,
It's a really neat looking, sick looking design, and I just haven't been able to get my hands on one quite yet.
I know they've done a bunch of reissues, so maybe it's up.
Hmm.
Let me see. Pat, because the current Pat Labor anime was going on, so it may have been reissued, and I'm not seeing it. It's sold out.
That's unfortunate.
But I do have another Pat Labor kit that I'm going to be working on. This is just straight up I'm a cross looking guy, but I like the way it looks. It's called it's the Hannibal.
Hmm. Oh, that's a chunky boy.
Yes.
I like it.
But legit, this is my cross. I mean, look, it's just a Destroid.
It is.
It opens up the same way and everything. But yeah, no. I guess in other news too, I messed around with this, and I will say I haven't had this much fun with a Transformer figure in a while.
Oh.
Um, 'Tis an expensive boy, but I think it was worth it. It was here it is. The
Ooh.
MPG Nucleon Quest Convoy. The Black Optimus Prime.
That looks great.
Dude, I have had so much fun with this figure. It's just simple. It's to the point. And it's so posable and fun. It feels like, oh my god, this is an actual toy and it looks cool. And there's no like over gimmick. There's nothing. It's just to the point. And all the accessories can plug into the figure. Like all the guns and stuff. There's no, oh, let me put this down somewhere. It's a very cool figure. Now, granted, in super mode, it's a very solid figure. The core robot mode's a bit complex because it's like overly articulated, but really, you're not this figure. You're not messing with the core robot at this point. It's super mode all the way for this guy.
Speaking of simple figures on Transformers, I've been having fun with a figure that people seem to universally hate on every review that I've found, and that is the first edition not last night, Age of Extinction Optimus Prime leader class.
Was that the one where he just kind of sat inside his vehicle mode?
Yes, but there's just I don't know what he's a shell former, and normally I don't like shell formers, but like it's just the simplicity of converting it. Maybe it's because I had to transform my Revenge of the Fallen leader class Prime for a couple to do a photo, and it frustrated me. It took me half an hour to transform it. I'm still ashamed that it takes me that long to do it, owning this thing for 17 years. But like going back to the Age of Extinction one, it's so simple, and it just feels fun to fiddle around with it, and it's got decent articulation. It's only held back by its backpack kibble. Um, it's a very nicely detailed figure too. Like there's a lot of good sculpt work on it, and it's got great light piping on it. The face is super detailed on him, and it's got great weapon storage. You can store the sword underneath him, and you can put the shield on the trailer's hitch, and it rolls around really nicely. It's got rubber tires, and it's just a nice, well done truck mode. It looks spot on to the Western Star that they used in the movie, and it's just it feels good in hand to play around with. And yeah, when I initially transformed him, the panels kind of got stuck, and I had to force them apart a little bit. But after that one transformation, it's been going smooth like butter for me. So it's just fun to transform him back and forth mindlessly, and I found him sealed on eBay for like $35 after shipping. And you don't find sealed stuff like that anymore for cheap price because
No, it's if
the
it's
older a
sealed.
figure gets, the more it goes up.
Yeah, I mean, hell, dude, I saw the box. I saw a Pokemon Emerald box go for $400, and it's just the box.
Yeah, that's wild. And let's see if I can find that picture of his face too. Dump some pictures of him in there. And like looking at the box too, I got flooded with nostalgia. Like it brought me back to a simpler time for Transformers.
The Ross sticker is just the topping on the cake right there.
The Ross, yeah.
Dang, he's so shiny. I don't remember him being so chrome.
I actually like the chrome on him. I think it looks neat. Now the Silver Knight version, not so much. They overkilled it, but like I get what they were going for on that. But like this one just looks like it should. Now I know this was made before they finalized the Knight design, so it's the concept art version of him, but it still looks great.
It does. I mean, I like it.
Uh,
I
as
like
for
the
what my
how
okay.
the I like how the pipe the pipes in the back, it really makes the figure unique because it gives it kind of it makes him it looks like an engine. It actually looks like he's running an engine block on his back.
Yeah. But as far as like what my next gunpla pro is going to be, I'm probably going to keep it really simple, and then watch it not end up being simple. I have that SD strike that you gave me, and I'm going to paint it the Strike Rouge colors.
Oh, nice.
Like I love the Strike Rouge. Like I love the Strike Gundam in general, but like Strike Rouge is like my favorite version of it. And I think it would be cool to have an SD version of it sit next to my Master Grade. And it would give me an excuse to use all this excess pink paint that I have in my paint stash.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that's really it for like ongoing projects, at least mecha related stuff. Outside of that, just doing what normally been doing. Oh, so you got the list of stuff coming out?
Yes, I do.
All right. What we got to look forward to?
All right, so this is for August. So we're gonna start off with high grades. So we have an interesting bunch of stuff coming out actually. So we're gonna start off high grade. It's the Susano from Double O. Gundam Age Giraga. That one I want to try to get a hold of. Zaku 1 Gundam Thunderbolt version. Gundam G, from Reconquista G. The G Lucifer. That's another one I want to get a hold of.
Okay, hold up. That reminds me. So that anime store I go to, Uh,
Yeah.
like I went there the other day, and Lay's like, "Hey, I want to see the stuff we got coming in right now," and
Hmm.
the Zaku One high grade Black TriStar is in stock. The G Self, and then the G Lucifer.
Nice.
So I saw those in person the other day.
Excellent. Let's see what else we have for Rikongi Senji. The Kabakali. And then it's going to be various stuff going down the line from that. We have the Gray's Ein. And then a bunch of G-Quux stuff is getting reprinted again. So we're going to get reprints of the Red Gundam, both Pukatas, and Sugai's Gilgug, Light Type Gun Cannon, the G-Fred, the regular Zaku, Char Zaku, the Endymion version of the G-Quux, and the Rick Dom.
I need to get a hold of the Rick Dom. It's just so expensive.
I'm looking at it this way. I'd rather buy another Master Grade Dom, and then I'll have my Black TriStar set up.
I mean, what you could do is just get another Dom and then just take the legs off of it and duct tape it to the back of the ones you have.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. So now we're getting into high grade UC stuff. And I'm very excited for a certain mobile suit on here, so I'm going to start with that one. The Zeku Eins.
Oh.
I love that design, and I very much want one.
So I have one.
Mm-hmm.
It's bulky. It's definitely that experimental Bandai era where they were like messing like, okay, what's gonna work, what isn't. The hands are very expressive, which is really cool. The only complaint I have about that whole mobile suit is it has an ammo belt.
Oh, like the old Goof Custom 8th
Yeah.
I know exactly what plastic you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my only complaint. Other than that, it works perfect.
I'm gonna have to make a Gunpla order soon for that one. Let's see. Moving on for high grade UC, Cublay Mark II.
Is that the revive?
No.
Okay.
The old one. So we're also looking at Gilgug Marine, Dom Troppin, RX-78 GPO1, Safrenthes, Shars Zagok, Zeong, XS Gundam, S Gundam, GPO3, and the reissuing Shima's Gelgoog. That's another one I want to snag because mine imploded.
It got cut in half.
No, the one that I had was a repair job I bought used.
Oh.
And it did not survive the move.
Oh, dang.
Let's see. We're also getting Garma Zaku, the Super Gundam, Hygog, Zagok E, Gaplant, Gym Command Space Type, Marasai. All right, that's another one I'm looking forward to. Let's see. G Armor, Palace Athene, the Methus, Gaza C. The Jim Quell's getting reissued.
Oh, I'm
excited for this one because I've seen people scalp this thing for $60 to $80 online, and now we're going to watch them eat dirt because it's getting reissued. I love it when this happens.
That's the best part when that happens.
And the Hazel is getting reissued.
I wouldn't mind getting another Hazel.
Same here, because then I could make that Gym Head custom I want. Now, let's see what else we got. The Gym Striker, Char's Gilgoog. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I have like a lot of Gaw Plant parts left over from like various projects, so like I can go full Advanced Zeta on it.
Oh, let's see. All right, so back to the list. We have the GPO2A MLRS Custom, Gilgoog/Gilgoog Cannon, At Guy, and Rock Out with your Zock Out. Zock's getting the
The
Zock
Zock?
is getting the Zock's getting reissued.
No way.
And then along with that, we're getting the Girazulu and Angelo Stopper's Girazulu, the full armor Gundam 7th, the ball twin set, so you can if anybody needs a pair of balls, they're getting reissued.
Oh my god.
We're getting the Delta Plus, Gundam X Divider, Noble Gundam, Shining Gundam, Zaku Mariner, Masala, Turn A Gundam, Drayson, Dovin Wolf, The Gyan, Strike Freedom, Destiny Gundam, Heine Weston Fless's Custom. Oh, it's Heine, not Heine. Whoops. Nightingale, Legend Gundam, and Messer Type MO1.
Okay.
For real grade, yeah, there's only 3. Suzavi, Zeong, and the Hainu Gundam. And then they're just reissues of Ava Unit 1, 0, and 2.
Kind of a little late on that one, but okay.
Yeah.
I say that because the movie already came and went.
Yep. So, moving on to Master Grade. There's no Fall Mechanics or RE100s being reissued, unfortunately.
Dang.
But Master Grade, we have Burning Gundam, Gun Cannon, the Zeong, Grandad Verka, Zagok Mass Production Type, GOG, Gundam Mark II 2.0, both in Titans and Aug flavors,
Ooh.
the Gyan, Master Grade Zaku 2.0, normal J-Type. That's another one that I know a lot of people have been looking forward to.
So
Those have been out of print for a while.
The normal J-type, that's the ground one, right?
I believe so. I think the F-Type's the space one.
I think I have the J-type.
Yeah, I have both the J and the F-Type. I remember right. They're also reissuing Char's Zaku 2.0, Char's Gelgoog. They need to reissue the OG colors, but paint your kits is not a problem, I guess. Goof 2.0, Double O Riser, Gundam X, Victory 2, Furka, Gundam Double X, Freedom Gundam 2.0, The Foz, Verka, Wing Gundam Zero EW, Verka, the Dom's getting reissued. Hyakushiki and Balyut system is getting reissued.
Okay, that one's a must get. That one is a must get.
Yes, because the Hi-Zack and the Marasai are both compatible with that Balyut system.
Yeah, no. Oh my god.
This is a good month.
This is.
And then Master Grade SD Freedom and Master Grade SD Destiny and Barbados Lupus. For perfect grades, Wing Gundam Zero Custom, perfect grade Unleashed Grandad, perfect grade Unleashed New Gundam, and LED unit for the perfect grade Unleashed New Gundam. Mega sized Char's Zaku 2.
You should get that.
Oh, I'm tempted. I am very tempted to put a Fisher Price Zaku together.
I'm like, I want to get the Master Grade Mark IIs again because I used to have them, but I want to paint one of them in the old Bandai original Mark II color.
There's the reason why I just gasped.
Huh.
We're gonna be skipping the SD stuff because I want to talk about the no grades.
Oh.
1/100th Gundam X, Fairmaster, Leopard, X Divider, G Cannon, Gun Tank R44.
Oh, yeah. What? Okay.
Burga Gyros, Heavy Gun, Daga Iris, Neo Gundam, RXF-91 Kai, and the 1/144 versions of Airmaster Burst and Leopard Destroy.
Hold up, the gun tank. The gun tank is coming back. I am legit just gonna Okay, assuming it stays at its $7 price point on USA Gundam Store, which I doubt it will. But if it
It'll probably be
does,
double at the most.
yeah, I am gonna order like a handful of these darn things.
This is going to be an interesting time.
Well, okay, so now,
This is a real good month.
so now, like, I have idea, like, okay, remember a while back I had the idea of making like a, because if they came out with the Loto, I was gonna like, if they ever reached the Loto, I wanted to make like a custom, like SNRI era, like the smaller mobile suit era of like a full armor. Well, now I'm thinking, well, if this comes out, I can just go and get like an F91 or a crossbone and just use that as the base, or maybe I'll use that other Hardy gun I ordered last year, and I can make like another variant, but combine it with one of the gun tanks if I can get a hold of more of them.
Ooh, that does sound cool.
Dude, I'm excited now. I'm excited for these old relics.
I am too, because I want to get a new X, and I just want to get a new Gundam X. I lost mine in the move. There's so many old kits that I have that I don't have complete, and now here it is, an opportunity's knocking again. I was never in, like, I never thought these would get reprinted, and it is so good to see that these old kits are getting love again.
So
I'm excited.
If you do get an X Gundam, I will highly recommend doing what you can to tighten up the hand, because those things can't hold their weapons well.
Oh, I have extra hands already bought. I'm going to have an extra set after the ones that I bought from my Suzabi Master Grade. So I'm going to reserve that second spare hands for that X.
Okay, I just registered for the email updates for the gun tank on the USA Gundam store.
Oh, hell yeah.
I figured when that one comes in, the rest will pop in.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, hey, speaking of model kits, as a side tangent, Goddess of Victory Nikkei Red Hood model kit.
All right, now, where's my Viper?
All right.
Actually, now that I think about it, you know what'd be cool is to, like, try one of those 30-minute sisters kits, but like try to make Nikkeis out of them.
That's what I've been doing. I've been slowly buying pieces to make custom Nikkeis out of them. It's just they're so expensive to get a hold of those parts.
Man, that redhead looks great.
And I'm not gonna spend.
But it's posable.
Yeah, no, it's fully posable.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Although this is one of those, since it's a brand I'm not familiar with, I'm like heavily wait on a review or something.
Yeah.
Because what if it turns out it's one of those you need to paint everything yourself type of kit, and I ain't good at painting those faces.
Yeah, I've tried painting faces before. It is very difficult.
But it comes with a lot of parts. I mean, it's looking good. It comes with a whole lot of face pieces and everything.
Oh wow.
Who's the... I'm trying to see who the manufacturer is for it. Like who's the person? I mean, it's Nikkei. It's Hemonixian. I don't know who that is.
Himoxian? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Never heard of that company.
Himoxian. There they are. It's one of those Chinese companies. Here's like the only other thing on the USA Gundam Store site.
Oh wow. So they're third party.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
But again, this is like, I'd rather wait for a review. It'd be like, okay, so what exactly? Because I already have a Red Hood figure, like the Good Smile one. So see where, but this one's got better proportions. It looks like.
Yeah.
But either way, though, dude, that's awesome. We got all that cool stuff getting reissued.
August is like the best month so far that I've seen going over the
Right.
list over the years. Like, this is a good month. We're gonna be eating good.
Yeah, if I can get a hold of it, then if I can pick up like an F91 or another Hardy gun or something. Because you said the G Cannon's also coming back out, right?
Yes.
I could probably order another one of those and use that as the base.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh well, I'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
You should totally stuff a master grade frame in it.
All right. Go buy an F91 2.0 and just shove the frame into this. Like, there we go. Good as new. No one would ever know. Let's see. I guess in terms, let me see. Let me just scroll through any new anime news going on. Anything of relevancy? Vampire Knight gets a new chapter in August.
Do I look like a 13-year-old girl to you? No, thank you, sir. No, says I.
The new Ghost in the Shell's doing amazing.
Oh, I need to watch the new episode that's out. I caught up with Chainsmoker Cat today.
Nice.
That was a wild episode.
I gotta catch up with that, but I'm caught up with Ghost in the Shell. That was fun. It's definitely it's Ghost in the Shell. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It is Ghost in the Shell, but it's really good.
Nice. Looking forward to watching it.
Let's see. Just going through here. I know the new Gundam series is coming out. I want to see some more. Like, I want to see another trailer because, like, I like the design of the Gundam, and I'm hoping the story comes out well. It's just because it's a tie-in to the game, and that's what's worrying me about it. Is that it's a tie-in to the game, and I don't want it to be, wow, we watched this and it stopped because game.
I have a feeling they're going to do that. Now, what? My other thing about it is, I feel like they kind of copied Muv-Luv, because the aliens in Muv-Luv are also silicon-based, if memory serves me right.
You know what other aliens were silicon-based?
What's that? The ELS?
Yes.
So like, they're retreading old ground as well as copying. That's kind of worrying, at least for me. I mean, this also is. I mean, aliens have been in Gundam since before 00.
Oh yeah, no. There's an old manga actually of It's called the Bio Gundam, where an alien actually infiltrates a ship, and it's looking at a way to protect itself. So it scans the most powerful thing on the ship, and it just mutates into a Gundam.
Of course. Yeah, let's also not forget about the Gundam 8 manga too.
Yes.
That's still ongoing if I remember right. I'm bad about keeping up with Gundam manga because there's just so much of it coming out, and it's tough to keep up with. I had a hard time getting motivated to read Char's deleted affair.
Yeah. Let's see. G-Kids licensed the original Evangelion series.
Are they going to keep the ADV dub, or are they going to redub it?
Let me see. So the Criterion Collection streaming service announced that it will be adding Neon Genesis Evangelion, the anime Death and Rebirth, and End of Evangelion onto their streaming service. The original anime, print unavailable, and the ADV film's last release of the anime was a Platinum Edition.
Yeah, I own that.
Okay, so it doesn't say.
I mean, subs also a perfectly fine way to watch
It's probably going to be subs, and I say that because when I went to the movie, it was just the subtitles.
Gotcha.
So I'm betting it's going to be subs. But no, that would be pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I can watch it at home now.
You can watch Sleepy Oscar at home.
Good lord, I can't believe I saw that twice in theaters. Twice.
I wonder what the crowd's reaction was to that scene.
Okay, so the movie ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was a very interesting experience. I have never watched a movie where they put the ending credits in the middle of the film.
I guess I just wanted to get that out of the way.
And so the credits are done. Watch the second half of the movie. This is when everything goes crazy, orange juice and all that fun stuff. Then it's the ending, Shinji's choking Asuka, then it's you're disgusting. And then it just stops. That's it. There is no credits. It just you're disgusting. Black, lights turn on, get out of the theater. And I'm like, that's it. That's it. We're done. Eva's over. Get out.
It truly was the end of Hizack.
It was. I was like, it was so abrupt. It was so we're done. No, it was very weird, very wild. But definitely fun movie. But no, I think that's pretty much it. Trying to think anything else to bring up. Oh yeah, the Classic Game Fest was fun, but I told you about that already.
Yeah.
It was cool. Got to meet James Worrell. Got to meet got to meet the nerd. Got to meet Nostalgia Critic. Met the voice of Bowser and Rosalina. Bought a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't, but whatever. I got my N64 fixed up, but there's still a bit of a humming noise coming from the audio. So I wonder how much of that is actually the system. Maybe it just needs to have a deep clean or something. I don't know. Or it could be it's finally going out. So now I'm looking at the M64 and like I wonder how that will hold. It's just like that SNES I got, but it does N64 games.
Oh, neat.
So maybe down the road I'll pick one up. But yeah, no, other than that, it was going good. I did go to a card shop today just to see because they have it's a game store, but they sell cards there too. And I was looking at the prices. I'm like, so y'all are the high end people, okay? And I just left.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm like that's like after that past weekend, it's like okay, I have an idea of how much stuff costs. Oh, that's expensive. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, other than that though, that's pretty much it.
Other than that, and then just got Colossal Con coming up.
Yeah, Colossal's up next. Hopefully, I mean everything should be fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about the cosplay. I'm like I tried doing. I think I'm not gonna work on. I need tomorrow. I want to finish up the ODST armor, as in have some with all the stuff that I know is gonna work. Finish that up. Yeah. That's done. Then let's see. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Then the next weekend, I want to work on. I need to work on Hawk's cosplay that whole weekend because I need to get that done for Yona. Right. I forgot the name of the title. And then maybe the weekend after, assuming I'll have the time, I will pad out one of those bucket helmets and use that instead. But if I can't, I can't. I'm not in a rush about that. Everything else should be working by then, though.
Yeah, I had a little bit of extra money in my funds, so it's funny. I haven't played Rainbow Six in a while, and then I just got bored today and started weathering and painting up a prop for it. And it's the same gun as the character that I bought the stuff for. I didn't even know that because I don't really play as Pulse. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I'm balding. I'm just saying screw it. I'm cutting all my hair off. So I'm going to cosplay Pulse. And I am also just double checking all the stuff for my EH cosplay from Nikkei. Just making sure everything's all set and ready to go. Because I got my bag already starting to get packed up. So I'm just making sure I got all the duct tape that's on there because she has a lot of duct tape on her outfit. Making sure duct tape's all in the right spot and it's still sticking to it. And I ordered the tail for my Yanni Neko cosplay. So after that, I am done. I am set.
Nice. But I think after that we should be good, at least for a while.
Yep. And honestly, I'm probably gonna do Pulse and EH at IkiCon when that comes around too.
Nice.
And probably Yanni Neko as well. I don't feel like doing any more new stuff. I'm set.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done. So
I think it's a wrap.
yeah. So we're gonna try our best to keep up with the schedule. So let's see then by this logic, then so this should be posting. Let's see. I think I'll try to get it posted by Monday. And
Okay.
then we'll have the next podcast out the 17th. Because we record these every other week.
Right.
So the next one will be the 17th.
Pre-colossal.
Right. And then honestly, I think what we could probably do, maybe we'll do a Colossal Con podcast, like just something, hi, how's it going? Talk to our captured guests in the room. Make her be part of the podcast. We like quiz her about random mech stuff and watch her be like, I hate you guys.
You should bribe them with doggy treats.
Yes. Every question you get right, you get a doggy biscuit. And then
Come on.
Yeah. And then I think we'll just go from there.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right. So thanks for listening, and remember, I'm still trying to get all the social stuff media together. I'm been busy, but I'm doing all I can. Everything should be there in the comments or down in the description and stuff. So definitely give us a follow, and we will see y'all. And thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, and remember, old toasters toast toast.
Oh my God. All right.